Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chayla, for those of you who are new, and for today I'm so excited because we're going to be talking all about iOS 15, the new update, and the customization, and the hidden tips and tricks, and literally everything like that. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, if you like videos like this and you want to see more from me, press the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the Do Not Disturb button and the new feature that they have, which is now called Focus. And so if you press that button, it'll take you to the regular Do Not Disturb, or you could do personal, work, or sleep. So basically, if you need to focus on one certain thing, your phone is going to silence literally everything else. You have to basically tell your phone what you want to get notifications from, which I also think is cool. If you guys know me, or if you guys are one of my friends, you will know my phone stays on Do Not Disturb 24/7. Literally, from the time I wake up in the morning, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That's why I do not answer messages or calls or emails or literally anything. So I was really excited when I saw this. So what you can do is, let's just say I'm about to go to work. I can assign my phone to only receive messages from who I want to receive messages from. So let's just say I want my phone to only get notifications from my mom if my mom texts me. If anyone else texts me, it'll go to the Do Not Disturb thing. So yeah, that is just what I have. So yeah, I think that's very interesting since I'm very into Do Not Disturb. I can have it Do Not Disturb for certain periods of my life. First, whether I'm at work or I'm doing personal stuff or I'm working out, I can have certain people I'll be able to see notifications from and other people I won't. Like, I think that's just like so cool. Okay, so the next thing is you are able to select text within a picture. I think this might be the coolest thing that has ever happened. Honestly, this would have been so great in school. It could help you, so I'm just going to show you guys how to do that. So I'm going to pull up a picture. Okay, so I have this picture on my camera roll, and it's just a bunch of Bible verses based on what you're going through in life. So I can select text within it. So you're just going to press and hold down, and then press copy. Then I can go to Google, and it legit typed in. Like, that was so easy. So yeah, literally all you do is just press and hold, copy, transfer it over to literally whatever you need to transfer it over to. Easiest thing. I wish that was a thing when I was in school, honestly. And so since we are actually on Safari, let's talk about how Safari is actually. So once you open Safari, you can see that the search bar is actually at the bottom of the screen. Usually the search bar is at the top of the screen if you have iOS 14 or anything previously. The search bar is at the top. Now with iOS 15, the search bar is at the bottom. Everyone uses their thumb to type, so now it's easier to just like press down here versus pressing like all the way up there. I don't know. It's just like, it wasn't really necessary. But if you guys absolutely do not like that and you don't like the search bar being at the bottom, you can change that by going into settings, then going all the way down to Safari, and then you can just change if you want the tab bar to be at the bottom or the top. But I like it at the bottom, so we're going to keep it at the bottom. So continuing in Safari, another feature that they have is you can change the pages, like change the order of the pages. If you remember before, your pages would be kind of like a little file type of stack. Now they show up like this and like a little page type thing. And now you can also press on it and move it over based on which one you want to be up at the top. You can prioritize certain things that you looked up to the top and things that you don't really care about at the bottom, stuff like that. Okay, so another cool feature is the way to save pictures that you might find off of Google. So since we're already in Safari, let's just get right into it. I'm going to search up roses. We are going to save some pictures. So ooh, this is actually really cute. So let's say I want to save a couple of these pictures onto my gallery. An easier way to do it is you want to lightly press it and then just slide it down. And then while your hand is still on that picture, you can scroll with your other hand to find more pictures that you want. And then when you find that picture, just tap it. And then another one, just tap it. And then while your hand is still on the pictures on the bundle at the bottom, then you can swipe out of it and then drop the pictures in, and then there your pictures are in your camera roll. So honestly, that was so easy. Instead of going through all these buttons to save each individual picture, literally that took like 10 seconds, and yeah, it was so much simpler. Okay, so another cool feature is the messages and just how your notifications look in general. So you can see that your notifications are condensed to be so small, which is honestly easier for me to look at anyways. It's not so much going on. So I did text myself and I just like blurred it out, but you can see that literally the message is so small and condensed. Before it would just be like a big block of the message. Now it's just so small, so simple, and yeah, so that's just like appealing to the eye. I don't know. It's nothing really that important or that necessary, but it was cool to have. And then going along with that, the notifications are different in itself. They now have this new feature called notification summary. So you can choose which notifications you want to receive or when do you want to receive them. So like your less important notifications, like your Twitter or the news, you can receive those at a certain time, at a certain day, whenever. Like you don't have to receive them when they actually come. So to do that, you would just go to your settings and then of course just go to notifications and just decide. So like time sensitivity. Time sensitive. So for the calendar, I can choose when, and it just says time sensitive notifications are always delivered immediately. So no matter what's going on, this notification will always come, versus other notifications that I really don't care about or don't really want to receive as much. Like the stocks. Honestly, I don't know anything about stocks, so I don't really want that notification whenever I have it. So I can just silence certain things or have them come at a certain time. Something else I think is cool that you can now go to your photos and it can give you information about that photo. I don't know if this was in iOS 14 or if I'm just now finding out, but yeah, so let's just say I have this picture. I took it in my dorm room 2 years ago, I believe. And so if you see the eye at the bottom, if you just press that, it gives you all this information. It'll tell you the app that I edited it on, in case, I don't know, in case a subscriber wants to know how I edited my picture or something and I forgot which app I used. I can tell you that I used Visco to edit it. Literally, I took the picture Monday, February 18th, 2019 at 8:19, and it gives me what device I took the picture on. So this picture was taken on my Canon PowerShot SX740HS. I didn't even remember that. And so yeah, it just gives things like that. You can add the location if you want that information. Like, I just think that's so cool. If you're a little techie or like you're into like photography and stuff like that, you can add all this information. So honestly, I just think that is like interesting. Like I said, it's not really necessary, but it's a cool little feature that they put in it. So the next feature is things talking about maps and the Maps app. So I personally have not used the Maps app recently or lately to figure out what's new with it. I just heard people talk about it. So let's just go into Maps and see what it's all about, see what the new update looks like with that. So I just like typed in, let's go to Busch Gardens, why not? So I heard that the pictures look very realistic. So if you just press the button up at the right hand corner, the three little lines, you can choose what type of map you want. It could be an Explorer map, which is I guess what we typically see, or the driving, transit, or satellite. I'm going to blur this out just because that shows what my house looks like, but basically it just shows like literally the real picture of where you are. And honestly, I think that's so cool. Like, wow, technology has gotten way too smart for me. So the Maps tab is actually really confusing to explain. So like just download it, get the Maps app, because I don't want to like disclose any of like my living quarters. So Yeah. Okay, so something else is the way that you can send pictures in iMessage, or I don't know if it's just like regular messages in general, but I know iMessage you can do this. So you can send pictures in bundles. So I'm just going to send a message to myself again, and I'm just going to send the 3 flowers that I did previously. And you can see that they're in bundles. Like, they're not just like stacked on top of each other and you're just sending them. Yeah, they just come in a one group, a bundled set, and just, I don't know, it's cool. Why not? Okay, so that's the end of today's video for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about iOS 15. Leave a comment down below if you guys want me to do a part 2 and talk more and like more tips and tricks that I found out about the update, because I did not tell everything. So yeah, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye guys.